We've been in Melton South Rockbank around 19 years. We just bought it originally just to live on, see out our days. We were always green wedge and we were happy with that, and we were brought into the urban growth zone in 2005. Since then, we've just had endless problems with council immediately sort of sensing blood and putting up our rates. We had a precinct structure plan put over our area, and everybody thinks that means instant sales, instant wealth, all that type of thing. That's not true. It's our precinct structure plan was such a large area that never seen before such a big area to be put under a structure plan. That is probably 20, 25 years worth of land there, land sales there. Now, we're on the far end of this development, and immediately people think that we should be able to sell because we have a precinct structure plan. We've only had one genuine person interested in us, and when they did go to the council to see about what services were available in our area and that type of thing, which are none, by the way, no services, they were told that we were 15 to 20 years from development and 15 to 20 years from services to our area. We're paying rates now as if we could develop now or tomorrow. We cannot do that. Nobody can in our area. The services aren't there, and nobody wants to buy us and then hold us for 15 to 20 years. It's just not going to happen.
What are your rates?
We went from 2,000 to 8.5, but now that's even going to be worse. That was just last year, 8.5. That was with the environmental rebate. Now that they've taken away the rebate, it puts it at around 12,000. This year alone, we're expecting an increase up to somewhere between 30 to 40,000. Now, we got hardship last year on that, but we're still paying the interest on that. We got hardship on that. We just can't see. We've got advice. We've had advice on sales in our area, and we look at probably going broke before we ever are able to sell. It's just not going to happen. There's nobody out there that wants to buy us, and the council says that it's a financial decision. This is not a financial decision. This is not us just sitting pretty or sitting still till we get masses of dollars. This is the fact that there is no one out there wanting to buy us. So not for any price.
What happened with that one contract of sale that you said you had?
No, actually, very early on we've had some dodgy sharks around promising us the world. We spent over $20,000 in legal fees and contracts and things like that, and it fell through. They were just a shelf company, and you couldn't sue them. You couldn't do anything. We lost. We're still paying off the solicitor from those contracts 2 years ago. So we're very reluctant to deal with anybody that comes along now, because they're mostly just sharks, or they are all just sharks. Where there's not been a genuine sale in their area or a genuine buyer.
If you could turn back time, would you still buy your land where you bought your land? You said you bought it 19 years ago.
That's a really difficult thing to say, because we've had so much. We've lived there. We've raised 4 kids there. It's been wonderful. Till about 2005, it's been wonderful. So it's really hard to say that you'd trade off those memories and that life for this, what is happening now. I'm not getting emotional because of the rates or things like that. It just adds to the frustration. And I'm a doer, and I like to fix things, but doesn't seem to be any way to fix this at all.